Ahoy!
Hello and welcome to All About the Bass. I'm Nathan.
And I'm Lee.
He's back!
Nice to see you.
Hey!
Woohoo!
Hey!
It's lovely to be back.
Oh yes, oh yes. Well, hello and welcome. And what are we doing?
Marcus Miller has a new signature amp from Mark Bass.
Does he?
He does. And we've got part of it here. So
we've got piles.
We've got piles of Marcus.
Enough of our problems.
Yeah. So yeah, the man himself has worked with Mark Bass to bring out his first signature amp range with them.
Right.
So obviously,
Is it? This is the first signature amp range.
Of his, yeah,
Right,
of his.
okay.
So yeah, Mark Bass are involved with a few different artists over like Stu Ham, the dude from Mike
that
League
Boner dude. I remember him.
Boner dude.
Yeah, Richard Boner.
Richard Bonner.
Yeah.
Bonner.
Well, listen, Boner. I'm going with Boner.
Boner's a legend.
Because it's got some comedy value to it.
Bonner's a legend.
Bonner's not good, is it? What's
Yeah.
that? It's not funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So he uses the Ninja. Yeah, Mark Bass cabs. So you got the cabs and the 1,000-watt head. Oh yeah. And and yeah, and they are special.
Hey.
This is something a little bit different. Still harking back to the lightweight Mark Bass. You know, the theory about just keeping everything as light as possible, but still powerful.
That's their thing, is it?
Mostly.
Have they got neodymium?
Neodymium speakers they do, and magnets and... Yes.
We had a big thing about this. When you weren't here, I did a thing with Pete and we were talking about neodymium. I can't even say it. And I've suddenly realised it's an element. Neodymium is an element.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, because I like watching Pointless. Do you ever watch that, Pointless, on TV?
Occasionally, yeah.
It's a quiz show. It's an English quiz show, so it's probably 7 people know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's one of the elements, so you get a really low score for it. So just remember that neodymium. It's good, good element to go for.
Pub quiz.
Yeah, and
like
tantalum.
Tantalum.
Yeah,
like it. I can't think of any elements right now.
I know some great ones. Einsteinium.
Einsteinium.
Californium.
Wait. Einsteinium. Has that got anything to do with the man himself, or is it?
I think there's a fairly good chance.
It's got to be, isn't it? Or is it a really weird coincidence?
I'd put money on it.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, cool.
We digress.
We do.
Anyway, back to Marcus and his piles.
And his piles of amps, yeah. So he's brought out, we've got the little Marcus 250, you've got the little Marcus 500, the 800 and 1,000 watt version. So we've got a couple here, we're playing for the 250 and the 500 watts. Which start about, so the 250 is about 349 at the moment. There's 530 for the 500 watts. And we've got a couple of the cabs. So they've got 210 and a 410, and they're very, very light. It makes a change actually trying to carry these up to the room instead of the dark glass and stuff like that we've seen before, where it's a bit more of a task.
Yeah.
But these are interestingly as well. It's the first time they've actually made some kickback cabs. So even where we've got them stacked like this, on this side, which we'll shoot round, the guys do some sweeps of the back a bit later so you can see what's going on. You can actually kick back the whole cab.
Can you?
Yeah, so just on here, man, it's like that triangular shape, both the 210 and the 410. So if you wanted to get the projection up into the room instead of
exciting. Well, do you know what? That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Because I was doing a gig the other night where it was very shallow stage.
Yeah.
And if you just got your one cab on the floor, it's basically just shooting straight past your knees. You can't hear it. It's pointless.
That's it.
So what I did was have to lean it back sort of precariously against the back wall.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And after a while of vibrating, eventually, it sort of goes dung and just collapses. Right. So that's a great idea.
Absolutely. You know, it's something that, say, when we were out in NAMM, we very luckily got the opportunity to sit with Marcus Miller and he just talked through the whole thing and even just getting that where it's the projection of how long it takes the arc of a note, for example, to travel.
The Arc of the Covenant.
The Arc of the Note, yeah. But having that sort of slightly, angled cab does let it project to the audience a bit better, and you get to hear it from the stage.
I think it's a great idea. Yeah, so, I don't know why. Well, it's like the old Fender Twins. Look, I've got those silly little metal, spindly metal things on the sides.
Yeah.
That you sort of do, and you can lean the amp back. You see, they had thought about it back then.
Yeah. Go on, if that can keep up a twin, then...
well, exactly.
Then that's it.
And then they thought about it back in 1965, and then forgot about it for another 50 years.
Yeah.
And then they thought about it again.
And that's it.
Good.
So
like the Romans in England. They came over and they made everything brilliant.
Yeah.
And then they sort of off. And we went, forget all that.
It's all right.
Drainage and good roads.
Yeah, viaduct.
Let's go back to in the street.
What do the Romans ever do for us?
Exactly. Oh, that's a good cup of tea. Right.
Oh, nice.
So then.
So we have, just so you can see what they look like as well, we got the 800.
There's more.
There's more. Oh, right. Yeah, this is the 800 watt version.
Wow.
They're all from what you can see, it's all literally just on power. Everything's the same EQ. We'll go through that in a minute, what's a little bit different.
What's the weight like on that?
That's all right.
That's not too bad, is
And then we've got 1,000 watt.
1,000 watts.
If you needed it. Can crank it up to
that's a lot of watts.
1,000 watts.
Well, that's the same weight, isn't it? Really, it's not much more into it.
That's it. No, it's the same weight. I mean, it's something that where he's added a few new sort of little features to what's already featured into a Mark bass amp, where you've got the two filters.
Right.
So, but yeah, with these ones you've got old school and the Millerizer.
I've just seen that, the Millerizer. Yeah, wow.
Millerizer. So it purely is that as simple as it is. It's how much old school. If you want to get that more that sort of warmth to the sound, crank that up. Right. Millerizer is just meant to be the ultimate slap tone. So right. he's just tweaked that for his ideal perfect slap tone. So
okay.
And
we're demonstrating with some very appropriate basses too, because this is the Marcus Miller range of basses.
Oh yeah.
We're Marcus to the max. We got Max Marcus today. Max Marcus? No, that's somebody else. He was a musical.
Yeah. Max Marcus.
Yeah. So there we go. So this should sound pretty good.
Absolutely. Yep. So yeah, we've got a couple. I've got the V9. You've got the V7 Vintage, which actually we haven't covered those yet. Actually, is one part of the massive side range that we haven't looked at. So maybe we'll catch up on that in a bit. But basically, that's like your normal V7, but slightly vintage voice pickups. So slightly lower wound, more traditional bridge. And that's about it, really. So,
all right, we'll look at that later.
So, yeah.
So, well, that's enough chat, isn't it? Should we show these people what it's going to sound like then?
Too right.
I think that's what we should do.
Before we start, just one little feature. The mute button triggers a little light in the input switch, which I think is just... Oh!
That's nice,
It's just great.
That's a nice touch. I like that.
Oh!
That's a nice touch. And then when it's not muted, it's on. It's a solid light.
So you're on, ready to go.
So when that's blinking and you can't hear anything, you think, oh no, what is it? It's because you got your mute button on.
That's it.
Cool. All right. So which amp are you going through? This bottom one?
I think it's that one actually. Yeah.
You're going through this one.
Yeah.
So you're going through the little Marcus. Now what's that? 500 watts.
500 watts.
And so we have two options for you listening at home. We've got this amplifier is DI'd, so just straight out the back of the amp into our computer. That's you're hearing one of those. And then also we've got the cab mic'd up, and then you're going through this one, right? This
I believe so.
410 with a horn.
410.
Okay. So what we'll do is, we'll let you hear both. We'll let you hear the DI, and we'll let you hear the cab sound as well. And I presume somebody will put something handy on the screen, letting you know what you're hearing, because I haven't got a clue. Anyway, right, listen, we'll show you right now. So this is the DI sound.
Okay.
Do a bit of that, man.
Do a bit of DI.
And here is the cab sound. Beautifully done, sir.
Thank you.
Very consistent. I can't do that.
you.
I can never remember the same thing
quite hard.
twice. Yeah, it was good. Okay, so that's it. That's the basic difference between those two sounds. Now we should actually get into the amp, I think, and sort of see what this old school and Millerizer thing is, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Because this is fascinating.
Yeah, we got everything else is sort of flat at the moment, so all the rest of the EQ, but you do get a nice extensive EQ. You've got ultra low for the sort of the sub frequency. You've got your low for your bass. You've got mid, high mid, and treble. Line out for what's going out at the back of the DI.
There's a little clip light here. I had to turn the gain down because you know if your output, your bass is quite hot, you have to adjust the gain. So that just tells you when you're overloading the amp. Oh, pretty standard stuff. So let's try old school. I'm going to start with it off.
Cool.
I'll start with the Millerizer off.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you play a bit, and we'll see what that does.
Right. Let's have a look.
Okay, that was the old school button. I was doing that quite extremely, just so I could hear what was going on there. So
It's quite nice that when you just turning it off actually gives a completely different sound straight away.
Yeah.
Just not having any of the filters, so even you can hear that kind of extra roundness and that pop to the sound.
So the old school definitely seems to just take some of the top end off it.
Rolls it down. Yeah, that's it, and warms it up.
Obviously, you know, to get rid of your sort of horn and all that sort of business.
Get rid of your horn.
Get rid of your horn. That's what I say. First thing in the morning, get rid of your horn, and then you can concentrate on the rest of your day.
Absolutely.
So let's have a look at the Millerizer.
Cool.
Slap time, son.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay. Right.
See what this does.
Let's Millerize. Nice.
I'll tell you what, if you want to freak yourself out, like play a 5-string for 10 minutes and then suddenly pick up a 4-string and go, what the hell's going on here? I was not expecting that.
That's right.
Whoa!
But I mean, it definitely, I don't know if it's like full Millerizer.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe that particular EQ setting and this particular bass maybe sounded a little bit sharp, full on. But actually, there's a nice balance between, like, say, having it halfway and just a bit kicked around.
Like a Miller Lite.
Miller Lite, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. All right.
Sweet.
So that's what those two things do. Let's have a look at the EQ then and see how interesting
See what we
that
do.
is.
Yeah, cool.
You have a fiddle about. I guess that you've got the bass set it all at 12 o'clock and both pickups and blah, blah, blah.
Flat, that's it.
Flat EQ, both
I'll tell you
pickups.
what, everything was just pushed just a touch. I like
Just
a little bit of treble, a little bit of bass.
You can't stop fiddling them out.
Sorry. That's flat. There we go.
Right, so you play fiddle.
All right, lovely. nice. That was nice.
That's a very nice sort of musical EQ, actually. I mean, we went right through the gamut. I was cutting and boosting everything there. So
yeah, it sounds lovely. There was when you had just the normal mid, even just bringing that through. There's a lovely sort of roundness again that comes out of it. So like it.
Very nice.
Like it.
First impressions, very good, very good.
So it's probably worth noting as well, because there's some combos coming out later in the year.
Right.
So there's it's quite a massive range he's brought out. But anything from like a little mini micro mark. Have you seen those little tiny combos?
No.
It's like a little 8-inch.
I don't get out much. I haven't seen anything since about 1986.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Okay, little amps,
little combos, anything from, say, just tiny little practice volume, but you can take them out to smaller gigs as well.
Great.
Anything up to, I think it's a 310, which is a bit interesting. A 310 combo. Yeah.
Is it triangular?
Well, actually, the speakers are in a triangular line out as a layout.
I like it, like a pyramid.
Yeah. So that's coming out, and they've also got kickback versions of combos and everything as well coming. So
show me, where's this kickback? I want to see this.
Have a little look. Yeah. So there's, you can see, look.
Oh,
got some feet. Feet round the side.
It's great. I wish you could see this.
We'll show you in a minute.
Oh.
It's all right, isn't it?
No, I don't think we should show them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really clever idea. I like that.
The only thing I haven't tested is kicking back the cab and trying to put a head on it. I hope it will grip.
That's a very good point, because I was telling you about this gig the other night. I had to take the head off and stick it by the side, because obviously it ain't going to work, is it?
Yeah. This is it.
Because you've got like this very soft.
They're not. I mean, they're lightweight, but I don't know. They're still going to slip around.
That's not going to happen.
We might try it at the end to see if it's.
I really think you're probably just going to have to sit the head to one side.
Yeah, just play for that.
Yeah, because otherwise, all the vibration stuff is going to slide off.
Yeah.
And your lovely amp's going to be smashed to pieces.
Your new little markers.
So all right, just go through the prices again for me then.
Cool. So the little 250 head is 349. This one is 530. The cabs. I'll tell you what. Let me notes out. There's a lot of gear. So the 800 watt version, which I think is on the bottom there, is 619.
Oh, well, that's not too much more, is it?
Not too much. Extra bit
all the same controls? Looks a bit.
All the same.
Yeah.
All the same. And up to the 1000 watt, which is 745. And then you've got 575 for the 210 cab and 875 for the 410. So yeah, all in all, I mean, it's not too dissimilar from other mark-based pricing. You're really looking at 210 and and 410 cabs. The main one I think of is the little 210 Traveller cab, which we've used a few times for different bits and pieces.
Yeah, the New Yorker or something, isn't it?
Yeah, one of them. They're always around that sort of 500 mark. So yeah, if you want that kickback feature, and if it works, we might test out a bit. Say that might be something that's just another 25 quid more that you think. Say you can use that.
Brilliant.
Use that out with your normal setup as well. So yeah, no, all in all, really good new little range.
I think we like these, don't we?
Absolutely, yeah. It's
well done, Marcus.
Well done.
Good job.
Done some brilliant basses recently, mate. And you've nailed it with the amp as well.
Yes.
Like it.
You should take it up professionally.
Too right.
Right then. That's quite jolly.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Okay.
Nice one.
Wicked.
That was good.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching the Andertons Guitar YouTube channel. If you're a drummer or a keyboard player or interested in music technology, you might find one of our other channels interesting, and I'll put details of those in the description below. If you want to find out more about the products we've just featured, please click here. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt like this, please click here. If you want to watch another video on our guitar channel, click down here. And to subscribe to our guitar channel, click here. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.